When last did you and your partner sit together without checking a phone, scrolling social media, replying messages, or watching something on a screen? Answer me. When last? I know we live in a digital world, but many relationships are suffering. They are becoming digitally crowded and emotionally distant. Today's video is about something powerful, healing, and very necessary. Digital detox for couples. How to reconnect meaningfully in a screen-saturated world using biblical wisdom and practical steps. I encourage you to stay with me because one of these points might be the reason some relationships feel close online but far in real life, including yours. Hey family, welcome back to the channel where we talk about faith, love, and building real life relationships that last with biblical wisdom. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't done that already, and share this video with someone who needs to hear this today. Hi, I'm Dr. Molola Moshebi, and I am happy to share with you again in this video. Let us start this conversation with what digital detox really is. Digital detox means intentionally reducing screen distraction so that you can pay attention to each other, build emotional connection, improve communication, create meaningful shared moments, strengthen spiritual unity. It is not about rejecting technology, really. It's about putting people above devices. It is about prioritizing your relationship above technology. Now, let's look at why screens can weaken connection. First, they compete for attention. Phones and screens demand focus. People start feeling ignored, unheard, or emotionally unseen when their partners are invested in their devices. Proverbs chapter 4 verse 23 says, "Guard your heart with all diligence." What you give your attention to shapes your heart. Secondly, they reduce meaningful conversations. Quick chats replace deep conversations. People find it easier to just send quick chats, quick messages, rather than sit down to actually have meaningful conversations. Emotional connection slowly fades in the face of technology if care is not taken. Proverbs 18 verse 21 talks about how powerful words are. Meaningful conversation actually strengthens relationships. If you do not prioritize having meaningful conversations with your partner, there will be a breakdown of that relationship over time. Thirdly, they create emotional distance. People can be physically close but emotionally disconnected. Don't we see it all the time? People at dinners still pressing their phones while eating, when in actual fact, the dinner date was supposed to be for them to actually connect emotionally. Romans chapter 12 verse 10 talks about being devoted to one another. Devotion requires presence and not partial attention like many of us give to our partners today. Some of the benefits of digital detox for couples include better communication, less misunderstanding, stronger emotional safety, deeper friendship, increased trust, more peace and clarity. Isn't this what relationships are meant for? Wouldn't you want all of this in your relationship? I'm sure that you want this. So let's look at some of the practical digital detox remedies. The first thing you might want to do is to create phone-free moments. Decide on specific times when phones are put away. It could be during meals, walks, or when you have conversations, when you are praying together. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1 tells us that there is a time for everything. There should be a time to press your phone, a time to communicate with your partner, a time to actually enjoy a meal together. There must be a time for connection, just like you have a time for technology. Number 2, practice intentional listening. When you're talking to your partner, Try to look at each other. Avoid multitasking. Respond thoughtfully. James chapter 1 verse 19 says, be quick to listen and slow to speak. Unfortunately, many of us do not even listen. We are not hearing what our partners are telling us because we are right there on the phone, scrolling through TikTok, Instagram, or playing a game. And that really should not be. The third thing you might want to do is to replace screens with shared activities. Instead of scrolling through your device, you might want to read a book together, take a walk together, learn something together, cook together, of course, pray together, talk about goals and dreams. Like actually sit down and spend time talking to one another. Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 9 says 2 are better than 1. 2 of you having conversations, doing things together builds a stronger and better relationship. And number 4, pray and reflect together. It's good to pray alone, but it's better to actually pray together. Even a few minutes of prayer builds spiritual unity. Matthew chapter 18 verse 20 says, where 2 agree, God is present. When 2 of you agree as touching a thing, God will definitely answer. Number 5, set healthy digital boundaries. Boundaries protect relationships. Respect privacy. Avoid secretive online habits. Reduce excessive scrolling. Protect quiet times. Value quiet times. Prioritize them. 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 23 tells us, not everything that is beneficial is helpful. Yes, technology is great, but it should not take over your entire life. Finally, at number 6, prioritize each other daily. Connection is built by consistency. Have short daily check-ins. Offer encouraging words to your partner. Share gratitude. Colossians chapter 3 verse 14 says, love binds everything together. Please, I beg you in the name of God. I know the 21st century relationships are under attack. The pressure is real, but we can do something about it. I encourage you to prioritize your partner every single day. Technology is useful, but people are more valuable. A healthy relationship is not built on Wi-Fi connection. It is built on real connection. Digital detox does not reduce love. It restores it. Having watched this video, do you think that you need a digital detox in your relationship too? If that is the case, please sit with your partner and put practical steps in place to make this happen. You can do this. All right, guys. Which screen habits do you think distracts couples the most today? And what would you personally change first? You know I love to read from you, so drop your thoughts in the comment section. I would really love to read your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to share this video with as many people as you can. Please do that. Please, please, please help my ministry and help as many people as you can with this video. Remember to like this video and subscribe to this channel if you are yet to do that. I would really appreciate that. Yes, I would love to have you become a part of this growing YouTube family. Thank you once again for watching this video. Until I come your way in the next video, remember to go have a proper digital detox for your relationship and stay blessed. Thank you and bye.